Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Namwezi and I'm back with another video.
Like an aviator, got me feeling you better. Can I write you a letter? What you do to me?
In today's video, I'm going to talk about the subjects I took in high school because my frequently asked question is, what subjects did you take and all that stuff. If you guys don't follow my TikTok, you should follow my TikTok and Instagram. Twitter, I don't use that much. Snapchat, whatever. But I'm still gonna put the handles below in case you're interested. So the subject I took in high school, I took physics. And so the physics part has to do with the forces that act on the aircraft in flight. You just learn the physics behind how a plane flies, the speed and everything, velocity calculation, all that falls under physics. I also took chemistry. To be honest, I don't know if I can apply chemistry in aviation, but I guess to do with the clouds, like in a way, like the chemical reactions in the cloud. No. But I took it. I'm just telling you the subject I took in high school. I also took biology. There's a subject called human performance. So it just shows you what happens to your body when you're flying. There's stuff like hyperventilation, hypoxia, when you got lack of oxygen, what happens, how to notice that this is happening to you. Because especially in the planes that I fly, they're not pressurized. So if you fly too high, there's no oxygen there, you might collapse. And you need to know the symptoms of that. So that you know, okay, I'm getting dizzy, I'm getting this. These are the symptoms of hypoxia. I need to go a bit lower. That's why this biology falls under that. Then in my book, there's also the heart, lungs, and all that. I'll try and paste them here if I can. Yeah. And then I also took English. I mean, English is the most spoken language in the world. They use it in aviation, and yeah, I took English. I think everyone took English in high school. I also took math. I forced myself to fall in love with math because I hated math, and I feel like I just hated it because of peer pressure. Like, math wasn't really that hard. When I started falling in love with it, it was actually not that bad. So if you're in high school and you're watching this, math isn't that bad. Like, don't let your friends say, oh no, math is hard. It's not hard. Like, it's really not hard. Then I also took geography. Now the problem is with geography, in class I was the most active student ever. I loved geography with all my heart, like notes, everything. I was never behind. Final exam came. Just know that I passed. I didn't fail geography. I just wasn't happy with my results. I just feel like I could have done way better than what I got in geography. I was so touched because I was always there. Like, I was so interested in geography. It was so interesting, the map reading and everything. And even the maps that we use right now in school, like for flying and all that, we use them in high school. It's just almost the same thing. The only difference now is I'm using them to fly. Oh, look at this. Staying near the airport is nice, guys. That's a Piper chariot. No, that's a 172. You can see the tricycle and the carriage. As I was saying, so the only difference is that the maps I used in high school are like to find the 6-figure grid reference. The maps I'm using now is actually the maps of like South Africa and all, and I'm using them to actually fly to my destination. And then also, I took French in high school. So here's the thing: I didn't like French. I'm sorry if you're French and you're watching this, or you speak French or you like French. I didn't like French. I really didn't like French, and I don't know why I took French. So I talked to my dad, and I was like, I want to drop French. And he's like, okay, whatever. If you want to drop French, you can drop French. So I went to deputy head, and with my dad, like there was like this small meeting that they made for me with my dad. Went there, and we're like, okay, I want to drop this subject because I don't think I'm interested in it, and I just don't like learning it. It's just so much work, and they just didn't want it, So then I think almost everyone in the school at that time knew that I wanted to be a pilot, including her. So she was like, but you're a pilot, you need to learn as many languages as you can so that you can broaden your work, like, you can easily get a job anywhere if you speak a lot of languages, She's like, what if you work for Air France one day? And I'm like, I'm not even fluent in French. The only French I'm gonna speak is we, as in we are about to take off passengers. Anyway, so that's how they refused me to drop French, and I did it. And guess what? In the final exam, we had to tell a little bio about yourself. I remember I said I like planes, I want to be a pilot, and all that stuff in French. I'm not gonna say it now because I obviously can't remember how it goes, but those are the subjects I took in high school. The subject, sorry, I can't talk sometimes, bear with me. Those are the subjects I took in high school. and I just happened to, I didn't really pick them because I only found out I wanted to be a pilot when I was in grade 11. I got these subjects in grade 10, so it was God's plan. Honestly, it was really God's plan. And those are the subjects I took in high school. Look at my little TikTok book. TikTok sent me this book, it's so cute. So those are the subjects I took in high school. If you want a guidance, yeah, those are the, once again, subjects I took in high school. So you can look at those and see how you can place yourself or change yourself if you took maths lit or what. And also, when you come to flight school, they'll barely ask you for your results, matric results. They just prefer that you learn these in high school so that it's much easier for them to teach you in flight school. Otherwise, they teach you everything from scratch, so it's not a must. And also, when you come to flight school, your first lesson will literally be Newton's laws of motions, physics. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. I feel like it's already too long even. And I'll see you in my next video.